Good morning from the beautiful Argentine coast. We're just a few feet away from the Atlantic Ocean, and on this beautiful morning, we're going to do an essential practice. These are a few exercises, movements, asanas that I do every morning that are really important to start my day. So we're going to start in a seated posture. It can be this one. Yeah, if you have any problems with your legs or knees, you can always choose some variation of this with your knees bent or your legs straight. So our objective here is to find a comfortable posture where we have our sit bones firmly planted in the ground. And once you have the base of your posture, then you can focus on elevating, stretching, and straightening your back. So once you're there, just close your eyes, rest your hands, palms up. And just come into your breath without trying to change it. Just notice how the air comes in and how the air flows out. And to start to deepen our breath, and with our breath to lower our thought processes, slow them down, calm down our entire system, we're going to place one hand on the stomach, on the abdomen. And you can place that hand there, and sometimes it helps to put the other hand on the lower back. You're going to try to take all of the air down into this area, opening the bottom part of your lungs. Just focus on how this area widens and expands when you inhale, how it contracts and comes in when you exhale. That's all you have to do. This is Panchito. Good. Now we're going to place the other hand, the right hand, on top over the solar plexus, right below the breasts. And now you're going to try to take the air into this area of your body, the second phase of breathing. You can still take air down to where you were taking it before, and then fill up to this area without going into the chest. Feel how the ribs expand on the inhale. You can also place one of the hands on your back, your middle back. And feel how your energy has already changed a bit. We're expanding our energy and allowing the energy to flow better through the body with this breath. Good. You can bring your hands back to the original position on your knees. Bring them to your heart. You're just going to set a purpose for today's practice, why you're here. Just remind yourself why you're doing this practice this morning, today. And it can be a word or a phrase. Good. We're going to take our hands, palms down to the earth, connect with the earth element, grounding, stability. And from here on the next inhale, stretch your arms wide, long, reaching for the space around you upwards towards the sky. And then exhale, coming back in the same direction towards the earth. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale, expand, create space. Start to widen the movement in your body. Open this range of movement with a smile, welcoming this day. Good. We're going to start to just breathe through the nose. Now on the inhale, stretch your right arm far, trying to separate that shoulder from the body up towards the sky and over towards the left. Here you're going to ground your right sit bone and then reach with your hand as far as you can, opening the side body. The neck can be relaxed. You don't have to hold your head in any particular way. On the inhale, open the chest, bring the bring the two shoulder blades together. Oh, this is Panchito. I'm going to give him a kiss. And then you're going to bring your elbow down to the ground. Good. And let your chest go down. Inhale, elbow up, bring the shoulder blades together, open the heart. You can look up towards the sky if that doesn't bother the neck. On the exhale, bring the elbow back down towards the earth and let the head hang. And we're going to do that one more time. Inhaling, you're on the left side, all right? You don't come back to center. You always stay over, leaning towards the side, and then come back towards the ground. So now you're going to be over your left knee and leg. Stretch your hands forward. And on the inhale, bring the heart forward towards the hands. On the exhale, heart towards the ground, head towards the ground. In this mini pulsation, inhale, heart forward, stretch the back. Exhale, down towards the ground. One more time with the breath. And on the last exhale, just stay there for another breath, feeling that beautiful stretch on the back from the right buttock all the way up the back towards the crown of the head. And then you're going to walk your hands towards the center in front without coming back up. Stretch your back, stretch your whole body. After the exhale, when you inhale, walk the hands towards you, rounded back, and then come up vertebra by vertebra. The last thing to come up is your head. Good. Palms on either side of your body, and now we're going to do the left side. Stretch your left arm as far as you can. Feel that opening of the left side of the body, and then arm over towards the right. Root your left sit bone. Next inhale, shoulder blades together, heart open. On the exhale, elbow towards the earth. The chest closes. Feel that stretch all along that left diagonal of the body. On the next inhale, open. And exhale, close. This is one of my favorite vinyasa movements. I feel that it's one of these few movements, do one more, that really open the whole front body and the back body. Good. After this exhale, you're going to stay on this right diagonal over that right knee, that right leg, and start your pulsations here. Inhaling, stretching, opening the chest forward, exhaling down. Do that 3 times. Good. After your third exhale, just walk your hands towards the center front. Stretch the whole back. You can do one of those pulsations forward, taking your heart forward, and then exhaling down, bowing down. Good. When you're ready, walk your hands back towards you. Remember to keep your back rounded, and at the last moment, you're going to curl back up little by little until the head comes up. Good. We're going to change into our 4-point posture. So to the side, knees about hip distance apart. This will vary a little bit according to your anatomy. Hands just about shoulder width apart, approximately below the shoulders. I like to have the fingers of the feet inwards as well for more stability in the knees and to be able to open the bottoms of your feet while you do these movements. So our first movement is going to be the exhale. Round your back, buttocks in, head down. Exhale all of the air out from your body, and at the end, take your behind back to your feet. On the inhale, you're going to go forward with your heart along the floor on your forearms, opening the body, front body, all the way up and stretching that spine. On the exhale, round back in. At the end of the breath, behind back towards the heels. On the inhale, coming forward like a serpent and giving your spinal column a very effective and necessary massage. So keep going with your breath. The important thing here is to follow the breath. If you're going fast, probably means that you're breathing fast. So you want to be able to do these movements slowly, feeling every part of that spine as it moves, and feeling how you're able to open and give more fluidity, space, and movement to your spinal column. Good. After the next inhale, just exhale in a neutral position. So from here, we're going to walk forward with our hands, just about one hand length forward, just giving ourselves a little bit more space. And we're going to start circles. So you're going to take your hips to the right side, to the front, to the left, and then back towards the heels, as far or as short as is comfortable to you. And we're going to do 3 circles in each direction. Let the head be comfortable. Yeah, you want to use these movements also to be able to give the neck what it needs. After your 3rd circle, you change direction. You're going to exhale when the behind is going back and inhale when you're going forward. And feel that beautiful movement of the hips, opening all of this hip area. And if you're really leaning into it, you're actually doing a whole body movement and stretch. Good. And at the end of this, come back to center. Open your knees wide as the mat. Bring the feet together, the toes together, better said. And lean back into a wide balasana, child's pose. With your arms forward, stretch your elbows a little bit further forward to feel a bigger widening of the chest and the muscles of the arms. And at the same time, you're trying to take your pelvic floor back, your coccyx, your tailbone back towards the heels. And this is an introspective asana. So just focus on your breath here, on recovering that deep, low breath. And also feel how your back moves as you breathe in balasana. Good. From here, we're going to come back towards our 4-point posture. And from here, we're going to do a little bit of a leg stretch, full body stretch before we finish. So on an inhale, we're going to do that open front body, arching the back, opening the chest, bringing the shoulder blades together. On the exhale, take the behind back as far as you can. And at the last moment, lift the knees, come back into downward dog without straightening the legs yet. Bend the elbows just a little bit, and when you exhale, stretch the arms, engage shoulder blades, feel that whole stretch up the upper body. On the exhale, bring one heel down, the other knee is still bent. Inhale, both knees bent. Exhale, bring the other heel down. So we're going to start to walk in this downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana posture. And you can adapt this to whatever your body needs. If you need to have your feet a little bit wider or closer, you can do that. Be careful with the neck. Just let it hang. Good. And you can play with it. You can move the hips a little bit and just feel the stretch along the side body. This is your practice. So you need to learn to adapt the practice to whatever you need on a given day. And when you're ready to come down, just bring your knees down. Take a moment in child's pose, arms back or arms forward, whatever you prefer. And we're going to slowly transition back to our seated posture that we started with. Bring the palms back down to the earth. Remember this stability, this calm that you've created. Hands to original position over the lower abdomen and the solar plexus or the heart, whatever you feel best. And during this day, whenever you need to calm down, to center yourself, just bring your hands to this position. Take a couple of breaths here. And remember that you can always come back to center, no matter what is happening around you. If you want to finish your practice here, bring your palms together in Anjali Mudra. And from here, we give thanks, we salute each other. Om Shanti. I hope you enjoyed this practice today. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and join my newsletter so you can hear all about my workshops and online classes. See you next time.